Okay. Are you in the area of fire? I don't think so. I am in Minnesota. Everything's good. I was just on here. I am going to be updating my website again because we have Atlas here, and Atlas is not currently in the website, and so I have to get him put in there. Holy heck, I am a little upset. It's cold. I'm in Minnesota. It's February. It's supposed to be cold. We've been spoiled with beautiful weather, and now it's cold. So as I talk here, I'm just looking for Atlas because Atlas is normally, if he hears my voice, he's immediately at the gate. He's not at the gate. My two are eating out of the, do you know about the fire? I don't. Kathleen, fill me in because I have not heard about fire. I had people on here the other day who were talking about, hello, Atlas. Hi, sweetheart. This is Atlas. It's hot down here in Florida. Okay, well now I want to know about the fire because I have not heard of this. Yesterday I had people talking about rain, how we were, I can't remember where, was getting a lot of rain. So he is working on, hi Atlas. He was just working on this. So I got them a new mineral block. So this is what he's been on. So I wanted to share with you guys what I've decided because Mike and I have been tossing around ideas. One of our ideas was, and I'll explain the whole thing. I'll start with Atlas. Well, I'll start with Lovey because Lovey's coming to say hi. This is Lovey and this is Norman. Norman's walking perfectly fine on his foot that I was worried about yesterday. He must have stepped on it wrong or wonky. He's good. His foot's just fine. No problems. I treated it for thrush, but treatment doesn't work that fast where it was thrush. So it wasn't thrush. I treated it for thrush anyway, but it wasn't thrush. He's walking just fine today. He must have stepped on it funky and just banged it up. You look like you need a serious brushing, sir. So this is Atlas, and Atlas came from a kill pen, and he has serious issues with his top teeth. So his top teeth are all banged up. They look terrible. And the way that I feed my horses is up top here. I've only had Atlas for a short time. Don't worry, I am feeding him. He's getting nutrition. I am taking good care of him. I'm doing the best. But we found that eating through the hay net, hello, Miss Lovey, that my other horses can very easily eat through, right here. Eating through this hay net and picking the hay out through the holes isn't working for him because of the condition of his teeth. See how she's doing that? She pushes it up. She takes it out. Yeah, show him how you do that, Lovey. Yeah, she doesn't have a problem. Well, you should see Atlas's teeth. His teeth just are not working for this. So he is unable, currently, he's really struggling to even eat hay. So that said, we played around with some different ideas because I was separating Atlas in order to give him make sure that he got hay. He doesn't want to be separated from the other horses. So we thought of putting up a gate and making it so that he can still see and be with them, but he would have his own hay. The problem with that is it sucks. I would have to have 2 hay bales going and it would just be really hard to do. Also, we like to keep our hay nice and dry, and it stays really dry, and it stays awesome in here. And it would be ideal for them all just to be together. Atlas is, the ranchers need, it's terrible in Oklahoma. The fierce winds are blowing in an easterly direction. You know what? We have, who do we know, guys? What is his name? Jim, Big Jim. Big Jim is in that area, Oklahoma. Oh, I believe. Am I wrong, guys? Big Jim, I think, is in Oklahoma. Oh my goodness. I had no idea. Ugh. So what we're thinking is, here's our plan. because I know yesterday I was stumped about this, and everybody's been offering suggestions, which I greatly appreciate, because I was like, what are we going to do? Atlas wants to be with the other horses, and he's kind of struggling right now because he's not eating. So long story short, here's what we've decided to do. Ooh, they're kicking at each other. I'll just step out of the way for that. I don't want to get kicked. You two can bicker. Don't put me in the middle of it. So since Atlas is struggling, we're going to get a net that's very similar to this one, but it has openings that are like 3 times as big. So this one has like little 1-inch holes. We're purchasing a net that has like 3-inch holes, so that it's way easier for him to pull it out. Why do I have to have a net? There's 2 reasons. First off, you want to slow feed the horses. You don't want them just to have a whole bunch. It can cause colic and a slew of other problems. So you want to have a slower feed. Second off, if you allow them, they will take it out of here and put it on the ground, and then you have horses stepping in and trying to eat shitty hay. That's gross. We don't want that. And so there's a lot of reasons. Hi, honey. And that's seriously wasteful and costs a lot of money. Round bales are not cheap. Like these round bales, I'm pretty sure we paid $60 to $70 just for one of these guys. So they're very expensive. So we don't want to just flippantly be wasting a round bale. So we need to keep a net on it. But we're going to have to do something to make that easier for Atlas. And also, in the summertime, they will have pasture. That will be very, very helpful. But the netting that we want to get for him, it's going to be close to $200 with our shipping and everything. So anything on my GoFundMe that I have started for Atlas, it's on my page. You can find the GoFundMe started on my page. Any funding that we get over the next couple of days, any money that people donate is going straight to get a net, because that is critical. We need to have a net for him, something that works for him, so he's able to be with the other horses. And so I wanted to throw that out there, guys. Anything that comes in on Atlas's GoFundMe will be going to get a net. I cannot wait for spring. It can't come fast enough. Why? Because the grass that is going to be out here is 10 times softer. Very soft. I know it looks like crap right now, but give it a couple months and some warm weather. Very soft grass that the horses can eat, and that I'm sure Atlas will do 10 times better on. Hey, Betty. This is Normandy. Pittsboro, Mississippi. Thank you for lecture. Oh, Pittsboro. Very cool. Yeah, if you want to be rude, go ahead and go out. I don't have time for it. Quite honestly, I rescue horses from the kill pen. My dressing style, or the things that I choose to put in or around my face, are none of anybody else's business. If you don't like it, go on, move on. Don't care. Move on. My goal and what I do in and through my channel is to rescue horses from the kill pen. This is Miss Lovey. She came from a kill pen. She's absolutely lovely. She was in very poor condition when we brought her here. She looks great. She does great on a hay net. Like, everybody does good on the hay nets except for Atlas. And it's just his darn teeth. And that's why I don't stall my horses, because when you stall them, they can develop some really bad habits. Cribbing is one of those bad habits. Cribbing is like they bite down on things, which is what he was doing, and that's why his teeth are so bad. So, this is Little John. This is his little friend Rosie, and both of these guys are from kill pens. Both of them have very good teeth. The vet was just here, and neither of them needed a float because their teeth are so good. So This is Atlas. He's the one that just is having a little trouble. And honestly, guys, he's over 25. So can we blame him? I don't think so. So he came from a kill pen. Buddy, we have to get your poor eyes. Your poor eyes are just weepy. So I've only had him here. He's been here for less than a week. He's doing really good, but he's over 25 years old. That's old. I mean, horses can live into their 30s, but he's an old boy. And so he just has some teeth issues. Thankfully, he doesn't have any feet or joint issues, so that's good. But, you know, we don't pull from the kill pen and get horses that are perfect. We pull from the kill pen and we get ones that need a little assistance in life. Right, buddy? Yes. Yes, we do. And we give them the assistance because it doesn't matter. They're senior citizens and a lot of them have put in their hard work. They've contributed to the world. And now they deserve a retirement. So, yes. So I'm going to grab, while I'm here, I'm going to go grab a brush because it's Minnesota. I know people come onto my comments or onto my comment section. Don't you ever give your horses a bath? Sorry. It's like 20 degrees here. So if I give them a bath, I'm going to deal with more haters. And their horses. They're animals. Animals get dirty. So it is what it is. Sometimes the rain gives them a bath, but I'm not counting on that, being that it's cold. But I do brush them. Yeah, you have found the mud puddle. Except for Lovey. Lovey a lot of times doesn't really like to be brushed. She's not a big fan. So yeah, I mean, he's lived a full life as a working horse. I have ridden him. He's definitely broke. He's a very, very, very broke horse. I've ridden him. He's a good boy. But, you know, once they get towards that end of life, that slaughter kill-out pipeline is a real deal. It's really happening. I mean, I know people like to be like, they don't really get shipped to slaughter. Oh, yes, they do. Oh, yes, they do. I've talked to so many people who are live like by the border, who watch the trucks go through with the horses. The lot that I pull from talks about it all the time. They go to slaughter. It is a real thing. Like, I think that sometimes people like want to deflect because you don't want to think that the world can be that bad. The world is that bad. People do suck that much, and horses do go to slaughter. So these horses don't go to slaughter because they stay here. Because the ones that we pull out of the kill pen don't usually move on. They are usually in retirement mode here, and we totally understand that when we rescue them, and we just give them the best care that we possibly can until their time is up in this world, and then we help them cross the rainbow bridge in a peaceful, dignified manner. And that's what we do. And if you would like to see more, you can go to my website, which is bigjohnandfriends.org. You won't be able to read Atlas's story yet because he likes you. He also says, do you have a treat for me? Do you have a treat for me? Do you have a treat for me? I need a treat. I need a treat. He loves treats. He loves people. Oh, it's my pleasure. I enjoy what I do. I wouldn't do it if I didn't. It's very rewarding. I'm not gonna lie. It's very difficult sometimes. You know, you're seeing this horse, but literally a week and a half ago, I had a horse that came out of a kill pen that we had to put down. If you followed the story of Rue, we got her out of the kill pen, we got her home, and her heart was giving out on her, and the vet came, and basically I had absolutely no hope of saving her. I had her here for maybe 8 hours. I had her in a warm blanket. She got a meal to eat. She got treats, you know, and the kindest thing, we had to help her cross the rainbow bridge. It doesn't always go great, Moo was a kill pen horse, and I got to have him here for a couple of years, and then we helped him cross the Rainbow Bridge. They're old, you know. The reality of it is that when you rescue senior horses, you are helping them through retirement. I have the last days with them. And I hope it's a long time, but I also acknowledge the fact that it might not be. But it's just like, they're so giving and they're so sweet, and they've usually, a lot of them, get some of that dust off. A lot of them have worked very hard in their life. This guy's a lover. He is a lover. He is literally the most loving horse I have ever met in my life. Very, very loving. Here, let's pull that out. Very loving and not a mean bone in his body. My God, he is just a sweetheart. Okay, I got you kind of cleaned up, buddy. He's kind of shedding out a little bit. See, this is what'll happen. So let me tell you guys, this is what happens. Even though it's cold, it's February, it's gonna be cold, he's losing some of his hair, which is like, why would he be shedding now? They do this when they start getting proper nutrition and they start decompressing in a new home. They'll actually start dropping that old coat and putting on a new one. And his new one, let me tell you, is gonna look fabulous. So I like to get before pictures of all my horses. When they come off the kill lot, he looks amazing. Honestly, I've not had one come off the kill lot and look this good. He looks really good. Normally, when I get them out of a kill pen, they look like they're going to die. Lovey looked horrible when I got her out of the kill pen. She looked like we were afraid that she wasn't gonna make it through to get home, the truck ride home. But look at her now. Besides the fact that she's super muddy, you look so good. Yes, you do. And she's a sweet lovey. I've noticed a huge switch in the herd dynamic as well, bringing Atlas in. Lovey has definitely bonded to Atlas, and Normie is more of the odd duck out. Now, in my previous experience, Norman is very, very bonded to Lovey. He is my heart horse. He has been here the longest. And he's a sweetheart. Hey, buddy. But I've noticed that their bond, they're still friends, but I've noticed she is bonding more to Atlas, which I'd never predicted coming. She really enjoys being by Atlas. When I separate Atlas to eat, she will stand at the gate and wait for him. Hi, honey. I'm just going to try to brush you a little bit because you are a mud mess. I know you don't really care for brushing. So when I got her from the kill pen, she had a halter that was grown into her head, and she was like, you could see her backbone and her rib bones and her everything up there, and now she looks phenomenal, but she looked really bad, and she was really nervous about having her face touched. She wouldn't even, hi. Very nervous about like having her face touched, and she's really, really opened up. She's an awesome horse. But yeah, I mean, she's a testament to what can happen. I mean, she's a senior. She's over 20. She's well over 20, and she's living her best life. Sometimes I don't know if she should be retired because she is one sassy girl. Doesn't like my dog. That's my dog. Doesn't like my dog. Oh, and he's like a hugging horse. Some horses don't prefer to be hugged. I've had a real hard time getting her to be a hugger. I finally got him. He's a hugging boy, but I had him for 2 years before he gave me my first hug. I had to earn that hug with him. She is not a hugger. As soon as you go, she's like, oh no, absolutely. She's got a ton of sass on her. Atlas, on the other hand, he like comes asking for a hug. Like he'll just give you one. You don't want to interact with him? Oh, screw it. He'll just give you a hug. He's incredibly sweet. So Donna Lee's in the house. Yes. Oh, it's my pleasure, Sonny. This is my pride and joy. Donna Lee, I wanted to ask you something. He's literally eating the entire mineral block. Okay. So this is the mineral block. He ate the last one, finished the last one down. That's another mineral block. I feel like I need to almost take it out because he's just like literally eating mineral block. Anybody recommendations on that? Because I know he's not getting like the hay he needs, and I've started just kind of putting some slabs down, and the other horses eat it too, but just so that he has some forage. But he's literally like eating it, like a lot of mineral. Hi, buddy. And I'm kind of like, I don't know if you should be eating that much. I mean, I've never had a horse overdose on mineral block, but I don't want to know what that looks like. Hey, sweet baby boy. I know, I feel like he could benefit from some eye drops. I used to have, it's a company called Curison, and they have like animal medicine, and they had eye drops that worked very well when I had a horse with eye issues. I feel like he could benefit from something. I'm not sure if it's dry eye or what, but he seems to just have some issues. And that's the thing, is when they come out of the kill pen, they definitely hang out on the mineral block more. I'm just like, is there a point where it's too much, or do you let them regulate? I don't know. I should ask my vet. This is Mater. Hi, darling. This is Puppers. This is our St. Bernard German Shepherd. Salt blocks, good for colder months, but yes, if he keeps blowing through the block, yes, regulate. Too high mineral. Yeah, okay, thank you. What does his hopes? No, hooves are not. Somebody took very good care. So most of my kill pen horses are from the Amish. But he is not from the Amish. He's not an Amish horse. I knew very quickly. My husband and I were like, he's not from the Amish. Somebody took very good care of his feet, and they are fantastic. He has very good hooves. He picks them up like, my vet's like, oh my goodness, he's a gem. He picks them up very nicely. Somebody has worked on his feet. They don't need to be trimmed. They're in excellent condition. There's no cracks. There's no breakage. My Arabians are known to have really, really good hooves. My Arabians don't have as good as hooves as he does. Somebody took very, very good care of his feet. And honestly, somebody took care of him. Like, my Amish horses never want to interact with people. He like wants to, and here's the thing he does, guys, too. Watch this. I know that, before I go into this, I want to preface by saying, I fully realize that people frown upon me for doing this and frown upon it in general, because it's teaching your horse to nip you. It's teaching the horse to bite you. It's teaching the horse that it's okay to do that. I would never let my horse do, okay, that's fine. So I'm me, and I thought the same thing because I watched a lot of videos on it, and I always thought, no, that's bad. But the more that I get to know each individual horse, some of the horses will communicate with you by nuzzling and nibbling your hands, and he does, and he's never tried to bite me. He just does this a lot. He'll sit and he'll smell, and he'll that's just how he communicates. He loves doing it. He licks them sometimes, and he just plays, and he's just being sweet. There's nothing malicious about him. There's nothing malicious about his intent. He doesn't bite. He just kind of nibbles. Are the Amish not kind to their horses? Ooh, that's a loaded question. Should we go into it? I don't ever want to categorize, as in general, no one should want to lump all people group in, say, all of one people group is this, because that's not a good thing to do. That's not a good idea to do in general with any, pick your poison, whatever it is. But the Amish horses, the ex-Amish horses that I personally have gotten out of kill pens have been in absolutely horrendous condition. The Amish use them as a tractor. It is not seen as a soul. It is seen as something to be used. That is the Amish way. I love Amish people. They're very resourceful. I've enjoyed that. I have nothing against them as a people group, but the way they treat horses is not the way that I just don't, yeah, he liked to lick my hand. I had a Belgian gelding that had literally, they used chains instead of a harness. So they hooked him to whatever they were pulling and they used chains because he was so big, and he literally had scar tissue down to where my vet said it was definitely down to the bone, where the chains were bone on chain on bone, and they were still using, that's abuse. That's abuse. That's abuse. That horse, whoever owned that horse, should have been in prison, because that's abuse. You can't do that. It was very much an abuse type of situation. That one, starved. They don't understand how to correctly take care of them, so their teeth aren't floated. That means they have sharp points in their teeth. There's a lot of different things that happen, and a lot of Amish horses end up in the kill lot pipeline. This guy's a sweetheart. Let me tell you, he's such a big baby. Oh, he just hangs out here. If we're outside, he's out here hanging out. I don't like when stuff's in your eyes, sweetheart. Let me check. Just want to get that out of his eyes. I don't like it when stuff's in your eyes, buddy. There you go. Sorry. No, this horse is incredibly sweet. So the way I can tell if it's an Amish horse or not, very quickly, I went to give him a treat. The first 10 minutes he was here, we got him off the trailer, and I went to give him a treat, and he took the treat and he knew what it was. Amish horses don't know what treats are, and they don't know how to take anything out of your hand, because the Amish don't feed them anything out of their hand, like ever. And this horse knew exactly what the treat was, and he knew exactly how to take it. And I'm like, yeah, he wasn't Amish. And then after the vet looked at him, she's like, I don't believe he's Amish either. Because she said somebody has cleaned him, somebody has floated his teeth, somebody's done vet care with him before. Usually when she sees the Amish horses, she's like, oh my gosh, this is the first time. The other telltale sign that she said he's not Amish is when he was sedated. It took 2 shots to sedate him. The Amish never sedate the horses. So normally my Amish horses, they give them 1 shot of the sedation, and the horse is literally almost falling over because they've never been sedated before. And when they come here, it's the first time. Some of my horses, 20 years old, and they first get sedated, they've built up no immunity to sedation, and they almost just fall over because it hits them so hard. And he took a double dose of sedation, and my vet's like, yep, no way he was Amish. No way, he's been sedated before, and the Amish do not do that. So he was not an Amish horse. He's such a good boy. He's such a good boy. Thank you guys. I super appreciate it. I'm going to do some, Mary, that's a great suggestion. I'm going to do a couple things just to try to help his little eyes. When the vet looked at them, they looked good. There's no cataracts, no fogginess, nothing like that. They just seem to be a little bit weepy, and that can be any number of things, but we're going to try to get that taken care of. Yeah. But, again, I want to just recap this. If you want to go on my website, it's bigjohnandfriends.org. You can read about all my rescues except for Atlas here. He is so new, he's not on there yet. See, this is what he does. He plays with my hands. I know. Why do you do it? Why do you do it? Because it's just how he talks to me. He never bites. He just goes like that and kind of nibbles, and he just plays with your hand. Hi, buddy. I know. And it's just like it's like how he talks to me. It's not like mean. He's not biting. It's just like his way of communicating with me. And I've started to just, at first I always thought he was just looking for treats, but I'll bring a treat out here and he'll keep doing that even when I have no treats left. He just wants to, it's like his way of connecting with me. So once again, you guys, on my I'm going to be in just a bit, buddy, because I'm cold too. On my page, I can't show his teeth because he doesn't like me to look. You can see his teeth if you go on to my posts page on my YouTube. You can see his teeth and see his GoFundMe. We are getting funds to purchase a different hay net because he is not able to eat through the holes in here. This one's not working. I think he's just a mouthy boy. Yes, and some horses just are, Mary. I agree. This is miniature Normandy. He's doing well today. Aren't you, buddy? Say hello. Hello. Hello, Norman. Are you smiling for the camera? This one here, he's a love, and I know he would never do it on purpose, but he always wants to take my hat off. So there's that. Oh, his foot is perfectly fine. I treated it for thrush, but literally 2 hours later, he was walking on it just fine, so I know it wasn't thrush, because if they have thrush and that's causing the lameness, it would continue for a while. So I know that that's not what it was. I think he must have stepped on it funky. You're such a sweetheart, Norm. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. He's such a beautiful horse. Yes, you are. Even if you roll in the mud. Yeah, he took a long time. He's a side hugger. We side hug like this, and then he'll put his head up because he wants to. I don't know. And then I'll ask him to like bring his head down. He's a side hugger, aren't you? He's a good boy. Yeah, Normie is, but he's very like, it's on his terms. So like, if I'm getting to be too much for him, he'll be like, no thanks, please stop. But look at him now. Yeah, you want to be my friend? Like, that's just how he is. I think that's just Arabians in general. They're just special. They're very special. Aren't you, Miss Love? Like, Miss Love's the same way. Like, if it's on her terms, she is the most loving horse on the planet. But it's on her terms. Oh, he's cribbing the mineral blocks. You know, I think I should just take it out. Because I'm already like, I know he's had plenty. I know he's had like a lot. And so I'm not like depriving him taking it out, but I feel like we could cause some issues if he's cribbing, A, wasting it, but B, getting just too much. So I'm gonna pull it out. Ooh. He's like, wait a minute. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Sorry, buddy. I'm gonna pull it out. So, yeah, I'm just gonna take this out. You know what? We can put it in periodically. His food is soaking for tonight. I got stocked up. I need to put some of this. So this is his mixture. this is his mixture of senior feed, alfalfa pellets, and beet pulp. And I need to add some to it because, yeah, he's such a kind, you know, they refer to it as kind eye. They say like, oh, that horse has a kind eye. Like, what a kind eye. Like if a horse has like kind eyes. Lovey, I don't think that's you. This is Lovey. I don't think her eyes are kind. I think her eyes are expressive. Very expressive at all times. She looks like, look at her. Like her eyes are very expressive. His eyes are very, very kind. You guys, I don't even have a treat. They think because I was in the tack room, they think I have a treat. I don't have a treat. I'm sorry. I am going to not be on a live for at least 3 days. I'm going to be gone. I am going out of town. My husband is holding down the fort. That's why I'm stocking up and making sure about bedding, about stuff for the horses to make sure Atlas has his food. And I'm running through everything that he needs to do while I'm gone. I'm going to be out and about and away. Thank you. I don't know what someone was saying. I didn't even get to see it. But yes, I'm going to put the block in there. But I'm not going to keep it in there full term because I think that he might be just, yeah, I think you're right. Like he might just be it's just a bad habit well, we know he cribbed, so we know he has that habit, and it's like, A, I don't want to waste it because the blocks aren't free, and B, we don't want him to be getting way too much either. So, long story short, guys, it's going to be a while before I'm on a live again. Everybody take care. We're going to have some cold days coming up, which sucks. Not freezing cold, but cold enough. Too cold for me. But I'm going to be out for a couple days at least. So probably be seeing you guys on Monday. Do you feed your older horses hot bran? I don't. My 2 seniors that I have outside right now, the Arabians, are in really good condition. They're staying fat off of hay, just hay and a mineral block. And they do really well in the summer. They're just, that's all they need. If my seniors need more food to put on weight, or to hold weight like Atlas, because he needs to gain weight and he needs to keep weight on because of his teeth issues, he is on a mixture of Triple Crown Senior Feed, beet pulp shreds, and alfalfa pellets, and it's all soaked. On top of that, I have a supplement for his skin and his coat and his mane and tail. And I have a supplement for weight gain. It's called Cool Calories. And that is what I use for him. Is it a lot of work? Kind of. I pre-mix everything, so it's kind of like I just scoop it, soak it, and ready to go morning and night. But it's worth it. It really helps if you have a horse that needs weight. And I don't mind doing it because I know it's helping him maintain. That is the best way I found. Like, it's a fantastic mix. So that is what I do. Yes, Rosie does. Rosie's a special. She's a special girl. She is doing well, but yes, she needs extra grain. She's different. I have to separate her from Little John, make sure the calf doesn't get it. It's a whole deal, but same thing, same mix. That mix just is fantastic. I've never heard that, Donnelly. Brand mash. I never heard of it. I will have to look that one up because I've never heard that one. Anyways, you guys, I hope you guys all have a great weekend. Holy buckets, it's already freaking Thursday. So I'm going to be over and out. Again, anything I make on the current the current GoFundMe that's set up for Atlas, anything that comes in the next couple days, going straight towards getting that hay net. I feel like that's a necessity and priority. And we'll get him going and get him taken care of. Anything else I had to say? Everybody take care. Have a great weekend. Stay warm. Stay safe. We'll see you soon. We're going to do this one tag at a time.